Hello everybody, welcome to episode 11 in this playthrough of Civilization 6 for Nintendo Switch. In today's episode we are going to really move forward with our military, we're going to settle our fourth city and we're going to discuss a few plans for the future and where we want to take our empire. So first of all, I apologise for only uploading twice over the weekend. I just didn't have time to edit and upload as well, but I'll make up for that today with two episodes, one this morning and then I'll upload again probably the early hours of either tomorrow or kind of... or late tonight, we'll see, but yeah, two episodes today basically. So I asked for a couple of suggestions in the last episode about where we should settle our fourth city, and thank you to those who did comment. So the first suggestion I got was from Giuseppe Ray. Again, if I ever pronounce something wrong, like your name, which is quite important, I apologise. But Giuseppe Ray suggested that we actually do go and settle down near. I'm trying to click off that. We go and settle down near Amsterdam. It's just because I've got the comment on my phone because I'm really bad at remembering names and things, so I thought it'd be best to have that up on my phone so I can't forget. But yeah, they suggested that we go and settle down near Amsterdam, but that we make sure we're actually far enough away from probably Amsterdam and our own city there of Aqualia, which I'm obviously pronouncing wrong, so that we can grab our own tiles. Now, just in case you are kind of new to the concept of Civ and Civilization 6 specifically, each city can buy any tile within 3 tiles of its town centre or city centre. So for example, Amsterdam here has got that's its city centre tile. That is its kind of the base of operations. Now Amsterdam can buy any tile within 3. So obviously it's got that one, so that's 1, 2 and 3. So any tile 3 away Amsterdam can buy. Now if we're to take Amsterdam, we could actually be limiting the potential of that city if we go and settle there, for example, because that's just too close, and I'm pretty sure the settler screen won't actually promote settling there unless it's feeling mental. Lenses. Settler lens. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't want us to get too close at all. But you've also got to think that when we found our city, we're going to go 3 in towards Amsterdam as well. So we really want to be probably somewhere over here. And Giuseppe Ray did suggest that, so thank you for that. Yeah, just make sure we don't get too close to Amsterdam. So yeah, that was one of the first suggestions we got. And then I think it was somebody called Nate. I'll have a look on my phone because I feel bad kind of giving other people's ideas and not. Yes, sorry. So Dark Nate suggested, again, apologies if I've pronounced that wrong, that instead of actually settling down there towards Amsterdam, that we go and settle up here on the northeastern tip of our land. Now, I really like this idea, and it's probably something I dismiss a little bit too much, but we do need to make sure that this land is not taken by another civilization that just comes and settles, because there's quite a bit there, and I've seen much smaller pieces of land be settled by civilizations looking to expand. So if we go and find a city up there, we're really shrinking the risk of somebody gaining a solid foothold, kind of through the back door, really. And we also don't have any coastal cities, which Nate pointed out, so we could do with a coastal city to help expand our empire, so thank you for that, Nate. Now, the conclusion I came to was basically, we've got these settlers down here anyway, so we might as well go and settle a city, our fourth city. And I'm also very keen to grab this land, especially if we can capture Amsterdam, we're going to have a really solid base over there. And Amsterdam's also going to be able to give us access to the sea as well. So if we can capture Amsterdam, we're going to have a nice base. So we need to make sure our city is far enough away and probably towards these mountains. But again, we'll have a look at that more specifically in a turn or so when we get further down. But we do also need to take on board the other suggestion, and we do need to settle a city up there. So as soon as we can, as soon as I think we're in a strong enough position, we're going to go and put a city up there as well. Now, we also had some suggestions about where we should expand to, and I want to kind of cover these as quickly as possible now, because I don't want to spend too much time in this episode waffling like I usually do. But Cairo has been suggested again by... I forgot your name again. The first person. Oh, damn. Right, okay. Yes, Giuseppe Ray. How do I forget that? How can you forget that name? So yeah, Cairo's been suggested, but it looks like the Polish, because I think the Polish and Arabs are at war from memory, are already taking it. So we'll have to see how that develops. I really like the suggestion of going to war with Cairo. With the Arabs and capturing Cairo. So we'll have to see, maybe while the Poles are kind of battling away, maybe they capture Cairo, maybe they're really trying to take out the Arabs, maybe that's our chance to swoop in and actually dent them, because we can't have an empire growing at the heart of our continent. We have to do something about that. But yeah, we'll see about that in a few turns. Amsterdam first, and then the rest of the world second. Okay, how long has that took me to waffle on about? Okay, so China's made peace with that city-state, and Antium needs more housing. Everywhere needs more housing. As you'll realise very quickly, my games are just dominated by housing problems. But you can manage that. We can manage that. Okay, so we've got ironworking, which is fantastic, and that's going to allow us to upgrade some of our warriors straight off the bat and build up a much better military. But what should we go for now? Because there's nothing actually standing out to me. The only thing I can think of is we need mathematics, because obviously we're thinking a lot about Petra. So the earlier we can get mathematics, the quicker we can work on Petra. And if we can get Petra in that city, that would be absolutely massive for us. So we need to do that. So yeah, Petra. Was it oh god. It was Antium, wasn't it, that needed the extra housing? Oh dear. Oh my god, we need the city to grow. Right, we have a couple of options. One, I think we wait for the builders next turn and think about what we can do to improve housing, but that's only going to be a short-term solution. Secondly, we go ahead and build a granary. We'd probably build it at this stage. Because it could cost a fair bit of coin, but we'll see next turn when the builders are done. But we need to think about a granary. Bugger! What a disaster already. We knew we'd hit at least one. Okay. We have completed military tactics, right? I'm sure we had. Yes, we had. Nice. And the government policies, what we got in there? Change government, no. Policies. We've still got colonisation in, which we probably need to take out. Oh, I kind of don't want to take it out though, because I know we're going for a 5th city. So if we get the settlers for the 5th city, and then... yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. I've just ended turn. We'll worry about that later. We're just going to go straight into a settler. Oh, cool. Right. Yeah, you can stay here. We will upgrade you as well when we're in friendly territory to a legion. We are going to do some of that. We don't need to do it immediately, but we do need to start upgrading. Okay. Yep, and we'll sort you out next turn as well. So, yes, as I was talking about then, upgrading. Why don't we actually start that now? So we have a couple of archers, which are fine. But we can now upgrade our warriors, and I was talking about building a number of warriors before we got our legion precisely for this reason, because I showed you the production change. Now, it is going to cost us 110 gold to upgrade, unless we actually... oh no. There is a policy you can put in which actually makes it a lot cheaper to upgrade your units. But I can't remember what it's called. I don't think it's one of these either. Okay, so I just actually had a look and tried to find that policy, and I have found it. But very quickly, is there a way that when you click on this, you can obviously see everything that the civic or tech includes when you look on either tree, but you can't see like the benefits of having that civic in. So, for example, like you can see we have a military civic there, and we can see that it's called feudal contract. But you don't know anything about feudal contract until you search it in the Cyclopedias. Does anybody know a way where we can just kind of find that out off here? Because I know on the PC version, I'm sure you can just hover over it, but on here you can't. Anyway, I found it. It is in the mercenaries thing. This civic to upgrade the army at a discount, and I think it's called professional army. I think it is the professional army one, and it allows you to upgrade your units at a 50% discount. Now, the only thing with that is that we're so far away from it, there's no point worrying about it yet. But obviously in future, when we come to upgrading our legions, probably, we'll be looking to use that. But right now, we're just a bit far away to get it. Unless, can we queue it? I know you can queue these. How many? I want to add it to queue. Alright, we're on 4, right? We'd have to go through feudalism, defensive tactics, which we've already got. Oh, wow. I wonder if we just took that off. Uh-oh. Right. Okay. Right, just choose that. We ain't queuing anymore, are we? Right? And add that to queue. Is that going to 3? Yeah, it's going to 3. Okay, so we need defensive tactics to go into feudalism to go to mercenaries. Ah, God. That is a way away. Although the military ones would probably suit us better. But yeah, we're going to just carry on with drama and poetry to get it out of the way right now. We ain't going to get to mercenaries by the time it'll be useful for our legion anyway, so that's fine. We will upgrade our legion next turn, though. We'll upgrade some warriors to legion next turn, and I'll go through the upgrading process. Other players are taking their turns, as usual. Taking their longer turns as the game advances, unsurprisingly. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, cool, we can explore again. Oh!
Can I gaze upon the beauty spots of the earth and enjoy them as being the finest thing I have ever seen. Crater Lake is above them all.
Wow. I mean, if you're going for a religious victory, you want to find that kind of thing, because that is plenty of faith. But we're not, so we're not bothered. Also, it's quite clearly going to be China's, because it's so close to their capital. Okay. I wanted to go on to upgrading units, but I think we're going to have to discuss the placement of our new city first. Something which I've not thought about. The one big positive here is, however, that we're going to get good housing. Because we've got great access to fresh water from both the river and the oasis. So wherever we put it around this river, we're going to get great access to housing, which is nice. We just need to think, where exactly do we want to put it? Now, I definitely want to put it towards... I want to put it over here somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Strategically, I'd quite like it the other side of this river. I'd like it our side of the river, because it'll be so easy to defend. It's just, does that work out with everything else? Like there, for example, it's just how good is that tile kind of thing. And we'd start with bugger all production unless we bought some. We could buy some, we have plenty of money, but I'd rather spend that money on upgrading our units. We could also put it there. Okay, so if we put it there, what have we got? So 1, 2, 3. I think we're too close to Aqualia for my liking, if we put it there, to be honest. Doof, doof, doof. Anywhere to the right, anywhere towards the bend in the river, also probably gives us 1, 2, 3. Be a little bit close, wouldn't we? I think ideally we want to go this way a little bit. It's just that's not going to make for the best city to start with. Alternatively, though, there are good actual tiles around to buy up, so maybe we don't need to worry so much. All the good resources are around here, aren't they? I might put it there. I'm not worried about it. I'm still learning about city placement. I definitely want it over in that direction. It's just where exactly should we put it? Oh, good. We've got our next builder, so hopefully we can sort out the housing problem. I think we're going to go and build on the pearls because that could give us a housing bonus. I think it does. We'll find out. I'll let you know when we do it, but I'm sure it does. I don't know what to build. I want to build something that's gonna... This is gonna take ages to build, by the way. Like, you can just tell. We could start work on a granary. I think we'll do that. But as soon as we possibly can start building Petra, I'm pretty sure we're gonna build it. Oh, I've not upgraded units again, I forgot. I keep forgetting. Oh, not again. You're boring me now. How am I evil? You're attacking everybody. And I'm evil. I hope the Arabs win. Although they've denounced us as well for, like, no reason. Eureka. Okay, we have the Eureka for machinery. Nice. I mean, you kind of just get used to these Eurekas. It is worth paying attention to them, probably more than I did then, to figure out, especially when you're first playing the game, how you get Eurekas for certain things. Excuse me. You can actually see it on the tech tree or whatever. But yeah, it is worth actually paying more attention because when you see it happen, it sort of sticks in your head a bit more. What do we want to do with this? Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down for the invasion of Amsterdam. Okay, so why do we get that? Okay, it's because we've got a sizable contingent of ranged troops. Essentially because we built the extra archer then. So if you have enough archers or ranged troops, you get that. Which makes sense, because obviously you're practicing them techniques. And what do we want to build here then? I think I said settler, didn't I? Yeah, going to our next settler. 4 turns, nice. Literally no time at all. We'll go into his next settler and then bang. I ain't settling any more cities for ages. Right, that's nice. We are ready to end the turn, but as I've been promising for ages now, we are going to actually upgrade something. I'm going to get our first look at the Legion, which I'm really excited about, man. I think it's going to be great. So it does cost us 110 gold, which obviously we only have 346, so that is a sizable amount of our gold. But by my maths, we can actually afford to upgrade 3, which is good. 3 Legion are going to be pretty strong, and we can definitely think about launching the attack on Amsterdam probably next turn, because we've got archers, we're going to have enough Legions, so let's be happy about that. It's just that we're going to be a bit stretched, but anyway, let's upgrade this and have a look at our Legion. Why can't we see you guys? Yes, there we go, look at them. Well-trained soldiers. They've got 40 melee strength, which is a lot. And they've also got a build charge, which we'll probably go over in a little bit. I think essentially they can build a fort pretty much anywhere they want. It's good if you're fighting defensively, but I don't know how much we'll use it. How much do they get? So they've got double the melee strength of a warrior, just to put that into context. So that's nice. Does this give us housing? Yes, it does. I thought it gave us 0.5 housing. It's not much, but it'll do. And we've also got another resource of pearls, which we could possibly trade away now. Nice. Oh, your fishermen are learning how to guide their travels based on studying the night sky. Again, we've improved another sea resource. Obviously, we've hit the number of sea resources we need to improve. So we've got the Eureka for that, which is pretty sweet. How long till we grow now, then? 10 turns, we're back to growing normal because we've got a little bit of excess housing. The granary is still going to be useful though. How long till mathematics? It says currently 12 turns, but we get the Eureka when we build 3 specialty districts. Now we've already got 2 in the campus and encampment, so it's how long till the commercial hub's ready, and then we'll get the Eureka for that really. 4 turns, so yeah, 4 turns, and we'll not be far off at all. I really need to put some thought into settling this city now. I don't know where to put it. Fresh water, good. My only problem with settling here is it's far enough away from Aqualia for me to be happy. And it's also this side of the river, which I'm quite happy about as well. I would go the other side of the river, but I don't want to settle on that. Is that marshland? I don't think that is marshland, is it? No, it's just floodplains. That's marshland. I would settle the other side of the river, but I don't want to settle on the 3 food. Although we've got tons of food, man. Am I just being a baby? Should I just settle on the 3 food? There is tons of food around, right? We have a 4 food tile there, which we can work on, and we've got a 4 food wheat tile there, which we can also work on. I mean, apart from that, there's not loads of food. But, I mean, there's the marsh for now. There's the marsh. Should we settle there? My only thinking is if we settle the other side, we're going to have access to the 3 production tile as well. And I don't think we're really missing out on anything amazing. 1, 2, 3. We're in range of pretty much everything I like anyway. Yeah, I'm going to put it there. If that's a mistake, I apologise, but, you know, this is just how it is. I would like to know if it's a mistake as well, and if you'd have settled anywhere else, because I need to know to improve my game as well. So please do make sure you let me know in the comments. Right, time to build a mine. I need the production for Petra. We really do.